Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem Rachakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Akima that pushing this word with all truth and sincerity. And man, I want to go into a real quick lesson I was reading in John, and it's a pretty much an account where something Yahushai said to the apostles, well, the disciples at the time, but the apostles, once it happened, the scripture said, then they believed on the scriptures, and then they believed that the words Yahushua spoke, and so today, if they had to see it and believe, right? But us, through Yahushua, we have the gift of faith, man. We don't have to see things to believe. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just start with that. This is Luke. Let's see. No, that's in John, right? This is John 20, and I started 28. And Thomas answered and said, "My Lord," Salaki. And Thomas answered and said unto him, "My Lord and my power." Because if you read on, everybody seen Yahushua when after he rose, right? Except Thomas, and Thomas ain't believe. He said, matter of fact, I'm gonna just start at the top. Verse 26, and after 8 days again, his disciples were within, and Thomas with them. So he was with them this time. Then came Yahushua, the doors being shut, and stood in the midst and said, "Peace be unto you." Then said he to Thomas, "Reach hither thy finger, and behold my hands, and reach hither thy hand, and thrust it into my side, and be not faithless, but believing." You see, so Thomas was like, I ain't gonna believe Yahushua came unless I see it for myself. I get to touch his hands in his side myself. So Yahushua came and said, "Do it then, come do it." And Thomas answered and said unto him, "My Lord and my power." Yahushua said unto him, "Thomas, because thou hast seen me, thou hast believed. Blessed are they that have not seen and yet have believed," man. And that's us. We don't have to see nothing to believe, man. We haven't seen somebody being risen from the dead yet, doing it with our own hands, having spiritual power yet. We haven't seen it, but we believe it's gonna come one day. We believe on this word, man, the things that it say through Yahushua. The Most High gave us that gift of faith. But the point is, the apostles, right? Something happened, I'm gonna just read it. It says, this is John 2:19. It says, Yahushua answered and said unto them, "Destroy this temple, and in 3 days I will raise it up." Then said the Jews, 46 years was this temple in building, and wilt thou rear it up in 3 days? But he spake of the temple of his body, right? So he was telling them, man, 3 days, you could destroy this temple. It's going to be risen up in 3 days, man. But they thought he was talking about the actual building, but he was speaking of his body, man. Right? And I read 20 again. Then said the Jews, 46 years was this temple in building, and wilt thou rear it up in 3 days? But he spake of the temple of his body. That's the point. When therefore he was risen from the dead, so after it happened, because he spoke of it before, so after it happened, his disciples remembered that he had said this unto them, and they believed the scripture and the word which Yahushua had said. So after it happened, they believed. They was like, oh shit, he told us that. That gave them more faith. That gave them more belief, because they actually seen it, man. They actually seen it. And we have the gift to believe without seeing. So my point is, as prophecy start fulfilling in this world that we believe is gonna happen without really seeing them right now, imagine how much more when we actually see them for our eyes, when pestilence come, hundreds of people dying, the race war starting to pop off. We should believe even more, man. As the world, kind of like a balance, as the world get worse, our faith should increase. You know what I'm saying? As the world get worse, our faith should go up more and more. We should believe, because we seeing it now. We believed it without seeing. We believe these scriptures and the prophecies And the words which Yahushua said, man, without seeing it. So how much more with us seeing it, man? You know, even with us, when persecution come, man, that shouldn't be a reason for us to fall out. You know, that should increase our faith even more. Cause what? Yahushua said it. So when it come, like the scripture said in John 2 just now, that when the disciples seen it, they believed the scriptures and believed the words of Yahushua. Well, Yahushua told us the world gonna hate us. Let's get that. This is Matthew 10:16. It says, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Beware of men, for they will deliver you up to councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues." So when they deliver us up, scourge us, beat us, you know, torture us, you know what I'm saying? You know, some brothers ain't gonna get touched. Some brothers gonna get put to death. Some brothers gonna stay alive and get beamed up, man. See the coming of Yahushua. We don't know what it is, but we have to believe and hope, you know what I'm saying, that we even endure to the end. You know what I'm saying? But when those things come, that shouldn't scare us away. That shouldn't, like what it say in Romans. Who shall separate us from the love of Mashiach? That shouldn't be anything to separate us from this, from Yahweh. Why Yahushua, man, in this word, the faith, you know, the brotherhood, man. So when persecution come, bro, we should believe even more because it was told to us already. It was told to us already. I'm gonna keep going. And ye shall, verse 18, and ye shall be brought before governors. This is Matthew 10:18. And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles. But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak, man. For it is not you that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And the brother shall deliver the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death. And ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end, the same shall be saved. You see? So we gonna be hated of the world, man, for the sake of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua and the doctrine. Should that make us fall out? You know? Should we try to trim our ways for this world? No, we should go even harder because it was told to us already. And when it happened, that's to tell you how more closer we is, man. You know? Let me get a few more. This is Matthew 24. Matthew 24, and I start at 3. And as he sat upon a mount of olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming and the end of the world? And that's what we seeking, for the end of Esau rulership. So we looking for the signs, man. The things that we believe in now, have faith in now, without seeing them. It's gonna come a time when they happen, man. And we should be excited in them times. Even now we're excited. So imagine when it happened, when it go down, man. It says, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, Take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am the anointed, and shall deceive many. Ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that you be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And we hear that now. But the end is not yet. You know? It says, for nation shall rise against nation, right? These different race wars, the Israelites against the Edomites. Shit, you know, all these different nations, especially in Babylon the Great, is going to be race wars, man. It says kingdom against kingdom. And we see in that there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. They shall deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you. Yahushua said it. So if we don't, and of course, you know, I'm speaking as a man right now, but the point is, bro, it's going to happen. He told us. We can't say, man, shit, you don't know. Bro, he told us, man, you know what I'm saying? Let me get that real quick. What the disciples had said again. This is John 2:22. When therefore he was risen from the dead, his disciples remembered that he had said this unto them. So we have to remember the things Yahushua said as well unto us through the Spirit. It says, and they believed the scripture and the word which Yahweh Shai had said, man. So when it happened, they believed even more. You know? So yeah, some of us gonna die, man. We gotta pray we keep our faith in that time, man. You know, of course, speaking to myself, because yeah, I'm saying all this right now, but shit, we don't know what's, you know what I'm saying? But we gotta pray, man. Have faith in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. You know, believe, truly believe on the scripture. You know? You know, it says, then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake. You know? Like Psalms 91. Let me grab that one real quick. This is Psalms 91. And 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor the arrow that flieth by day, nor the pestilence that walketh in darkness, nor the destruction that wasteth at noonday. So the pestilence that's coming, man, all these things coming, we shouldn't be afraid of it, because we know it's gonna happen. So when it happen, we shall believe even more, man. That's the whole point of the video. I know I keep saying it, but you know, we shall believe even more. As prophecy fulfilled, our faith shall increase. 8,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. So when we see people dying left, right, race wars, martial law, Jacob's trouble, concentration camps, the chip getting ushered out, which is the mark of the beast, we should be excited, man, in those times, man. Praise Yahweh Bashim Yahushai even more. You know? Man. Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked. Because thou hast made Yahweh, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling, man. You know, and we gotta even trust in that when all this stuff do happen, we're gonna be protected by Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, giving a commandment to his angels to protect us, man. Because it's written. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this and I'll end it. This is Romans 15. And 4. It says, for whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we through patience and comfort of the scriptures might have hope, man. So the things that was written for our learning. The things that Yahweh Shai said was written for us, man. So when it do happen, us knowing the scriptures, we'll get comforted by that, hoping that we'll be protected in those times, man. Hoping that the things that were said, when death, destruction come, the angels go watch over us, man. That should give us comfort, man. We got to hope in that. Because it's written already, and we know it's written. Hey, even we got to even take heed to ourselves, because we know how we'll bring out that in Ezekiel. Let me grab this and I'll go ahead and end it for real, man. Ezekiel 33 and 32. And lo, Salakia 33 and 33. And when this come to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet have been among them. So you know how we'll tell people something, they don't take heed to it, and we know when destruction comes, then they gonna know that a prophet been among them. They gonna know that we have been among them and we was telling them the truth. So even us, when these things come to pass, we was the one telling them. We shall believe even more, man. Because we have faith and believe we are the prophets. And the things we are speaking will come to pass. So when they do, man, our faith shall increase. We shall believe more. Praise Yahweh Bashim Yahushai more. And like the apostle said, man, when it happened, what Yahweh Shai told them, and it happened, and they seen it, they believed the scriptures more, and they believed the words Yahweh Shai said, man. So, man, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I know I was talking kind of fast, you know, got to go to my break, back to the job. So, hey, man, hey, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, Bashim Chakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders. A great millstone, and peace and blessings to all you Akim out there pushing this word with our truth and sincerity. With that, shalom.